morning, Tiger family. This is Dr. Gilmore, the proud superintendent of Allendale County Schools. We're so glad you're on our campus. I know things are looking a little different for you this morning, but we wanted to ensure that you are safe, and I hope they checked your temperature this morning before you came on campus. It is important to us that we are socially distanced, that we're washing our hands, that we're wearing our mask, and that we are practicing safety protocols. We're so excited that your students are coming this year and that they will be a part of an educational platform that is going to provide quality instruction for them. This year is going to be a great year. In spite of the pandemic, we are still hopeful that collectively we're providing quality instruction for students, whether they are hybrid or virtual. We want to ensure that our kids are provided a quality education. Parents, thank you. Thank you for entrusting your students in our hands. I promise you we're going to take very good care of them. If you ever need us, pick up the phone and call us. We are here for you. On behalf of Allendale County School District, we're so happy that you're here. We hope that you enjoy your time here on campus with us. Have a good day.
Good day, parents. My name is Miguel Lawrence. I'm a second grade teacher and I'm a teacher of the year for Fairfax Elementary School. What is it that we need to do this year to ensure that all students are successful? In that case, we got to look at it from different points of view. From a parent's point of view is to ensure that your child has a quiet place for them to learn. Because most things will be done virtually this year, so we got to make sure that the kids are in a quiet spot. We got to ensure also that they got internet access. Internet access is very important because this is what's going to be the medium for which the classes will be going over. Also, the devices, that's the iPad, they got to be charged. Ensure that your child's iPad is charged overnight. And also throughout the day, ensure that they're sitting in a place where the iPad is accessible to be charged, because chances are it might just run out of power. Also, we got to create routines or practices, because remember, parents, we're dependent on you to supervise the kids while they are at home. Routinely check up on the child to see what's going on, and also build a good relationship with your child's teacher. That is important. We also got responsibilities for the kids to ensure that this year is actually successful. So for the students, we got to create it in a way where, we got to have all our materials ready. If you're doing reading, we got to keep our reading books where they are. If we're doing math, we got to keep our math books there. Get your materials and be ready. While you're virtually, it's a time in which it's not the most ideal time, but we still have a job to be done. For the teachers, we just have to make sure that we are prepared. Ensure that everything is prepared and our lessons are flowing fluently and we are most effective with everything possible. So the recipe for success is all those things. Shareholders, parents, students, and teachers, we all got to be cooperative, okay? Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Norda Tavares, Teacher of the Year for Allendale Elementary School. To quote Malcolm X, education is a passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Here at AES, we're doing our best to prepare for our learners' future by making sure that their needs are being catered for. For the new academic year, we have various apps that our team of educators will be using to enhance the learning experience. These apps include Accelos, Microsoft Teams, just to name a few, where all our students, virtual and hybrid, will join in live lessons, working groups, and download lesson worksheets that were uploaded by their teachers. The Allendale County District has also purchased a swivel robot. The swivel robot will allow our virtual learners to see what is happening in a live classroom. We have grouped our hybrid learners in either A or B days. While in the classroom, students and teachers will adhere to the CDC guidelines. Students on the hybrid model will work with our teachers, participate in live lesson sessions, also with our virtual students. This will further enhance the learning experience of both types of learners. AES has scheduled on Fridays for individual assistance as needed. This is a time for our teachers to set up conferences to work with the students in areas that they may be having a little bit of difficulties. At some point, we will reflect on this time and all that has happened. That day will come. But in the meantime, we continue to be flexible and caring to all of our ACS family. Thank you.
Or hello parents, how are you all? I am a parent of an upcoming 8th grade student, so some helpful tips would be, first and most importantly, make sure your children are getting a good night's rest. That is very important because they have to be attentive and engaged in the classes. Next, make sure you know your children's schedule. Make sure they're logging on time, being where they need to be. And finally, just make sure you have conversations with your children. I can't stress to you how important that is. Make sure you talk to them about their day. And I do realize some of you are at work and you have to leave your children at home in the care of guardians, but talk to them about what they did during the day. Ask them questions. See if they're learning, and if they're not, then don't hesitate to get in touch with the school, the principal, the teacher, the guidance counselor to schedule an in-person meeting. But most of all, kids, we wish that you all will have a wonderful school year. Please make sure that you're practicing safety, your social distancing, and we look forward to a great year, this 2020-2021 school year. Thank you.
Good morning, this is Coach Jim Schumann from Allendale Fairfax High School, and I'm here to talk about our expectations for all stakeholders during the pandemic to be able to overcome the challenges and increase our student performance. The first thing that we're going to have to do is realize we are all in this together, and it's going to take a lot of cooperation. It's going to be a new way of learning for everyone, teachers, students, parents. It's going to take a lot of effort on everyone's part to cooperate and realize that there's going to be challenges when it comes to that, but we can do this together. Second of all, it's going to take the effort of the students to make sure they're online at the appropriate times. They're completing their work on time, and that they are keeping up with their classwork for every class. And while as a part of that class, the students are going to need to really ask questions, because I'm sure there will be opportunities in every class where the teachers will be available. They need to take advantage of those Fridays to set up meetings. The teachers are here to help the students. The students have to help themselves, and together we can do this. Parents, we're going to need you to support your student, help them, push them to be the best they can be, and to help them get the work done. And contact the teachers if there's concerns. Just constant communication will be vital in this process. There's going to be a new challenge each and every day we go through this process. So we got to expect that, and then we have to work to overcome it. And as I said earlier, we have to cooperate and we have to communicate. Teachers have to put forth their best effort. Students have to put forth their best effort. Parents have to put forth their best effort. We can be successful, and we can continue to move our academic needle forward and move our entire district forward, but we're going to have to do this together. Go Tigers.
Welcome, Allendale County School family. Welcome back to our new school year 2020-2021. It will be a fabulous year. As you know, we're doing something new. We're going all in on technology, and as we go through this year, it will be fun, fabulous. Our teachers are ready and geared to teach you, and we are here to teach you as well how to use these wonderful items and devices that we have for you this coming school year. And one in which I will tell you about is Teams. How would you as the student and parent use these devices or this particular device? We will also have something called the swivel that we will also use, where you will be able to see the teachers and even your peers inside the classroom as we go into this school session. And what we're going to be looking at, or we'll be using mostly also, is Teams. And I'm going to tell you how to maneuver our Teams app, because this is where you'll be learning from. This is where you'll spend most of your time. And as we start to go around, you will learn how to maneuver it, and you will find it a breeze, because we're going to make it simple and easy for you.
Microsoft Teams for Education makes it easy for you to connect with your classmates and teachers online. Let's get started. First, sign in to office.com with your school email and password. Open your email to see if you've received a link from your teacher to join a class team. If you don't have a link, select the Teams app, or just type in teams.microsoft.com to get going. You can either download the Teams app for your computer, mobile device, or use it right in your browser. Every class you're in at school will have its own team. Select Teams at any time to return to this screen and choose a different team. To enter a team, select it. Every class has a general channel, which is the main discussion area you share with your teachers and classmates. You may also have additional channels that your teacher created to organize groups or topics. Select Files to view all of your documents shared by your classmates or teacher, including a read-only class materials folder with resources your teacher can add. Select Assignments to view all of your homework in this class, as well as quizzes that have been assigned to you. Select Activity to view everything that's happening across all of your class teams, including any new assignments, as well as notifications when someone mentions you in a conversation or reacts to a post you made. If enabled by your school, select Chat to communicate with small groups or one-on-one with your teacher or a classmate. Finally, select your profile icon to personalize Teams with your own photo. You're ready to go.
Parents, this is a very unusual year, and we are certainly navigating through uncharted waters as we work together to ensure that your children are successful this academic year. It is important that we extend patience and kindness towards one another. In order to effectively provide every student with a quality education, whether within the hybrid or the virtual instructional models, we must work diligently to make sure that all moving parts are functional. While the demands and the expectations for our children, teaching and learning will remain high, we need your help to ensure that student achievement is steadily on the rise.
Acellus uses cutting-edge technology for the purpose of identifying where a student has a hole in their background knowledge that's making it hard for them to learn a particular concept. We call this Prism Diagnostics. In the same way a prism splits light into a spectrum of colors, Prism Diagnostics splits students into groups or spectrums based on similar deficiencies or holes in their background knowledge. When a student falls into one of these spectrums, customized personal instruction is instantly delivered for that precise defect, filling in the gap in the student's knowledge so they can move forward with confidence. In the world of learning, students very often have many of the same holes in their background knowledge that are making them miss a certain kind of problem. While not all students have the same holes, the significant thing is, when looking at the data coming in from the students all over the country, they start to group themselves by the things they do not understand. When students give the wrong answer on a problem, amazingly, a large percentage will give the same wrong answer. As we have studied this phenomenon, we have learned that special problems can be crafted so that the wrong answers entered by students identify exactly where they are needing help. The Acellus courseware development system compiles the wrong answer results entered by all of the students and identifies where there is a need for additional training and for which concepts. These groupings of wrong answers let us know what they don't understand so that we can then proceed to reteach and fill in the blanks.
Our students and teachers in Allendale County Schools will be using multiple technological platforms and tools to include Microsoft Teams, the Promethean panel, the Swivel, iReady, Cellus, all to ensure that teachers are able to provide instruction to students at the same level in the classroom as well as at home. Our district has also made available the Tutor Me program that affords every student in grades 3 through 12 with 2 hours of live tutoring service weekly that can be accessed 24/7.
If your textbook is starting to look like this, and you check your notes but only see this, then it's probably time to find a tutor. But let's be real, it's 9 o'clock at night and you need help now, not next week. Welcome to Tutor Me. Whether it's homework, papers, exams, or all of the above, Tutor Me offers one-on-one tutoring 24/7 in over 300 subjects, online and on demand. Seriously, just log on anytime, day or night, and in under 30 seconds, our AI-powered matching algorithm connects you with one of our thousands of verified tutors. And we mean verified. Our tutors come from the nation's top universities and are all experts in their fields. Once matched, you'll enter a lesson space that features audio and video chat, screen sharing, virtual whiteboards, and much more. And the results speak for themselves. Millions of students have trusted Tutor Me to boost their grades. So, why is your homework still not done? Connect with a great tutor today.
Let's work together so that Allendale County Schools can continue striving towards excellence, keep that academic needle moving in the right direction, and ensure that Allendale County goes forward despite these recent challenges and this new way of learning.